You're listening to a Destiny Park Media podcast.
Oops.
Yeah, start hard.
Welcome to the Halloween Spooktacular episode of Akira Slide.
Spooktacular.
The Spooktacular.
Is this Halloween? This is Halloween season.
This is, so we're coming back on October 13th.
Nice.
Monday the 13th.
Okay.
My favorite Halloween series.
Oh, yeah?
And this episode's going to be coming out right, according to my calculations, right before Halloween. Yeah.
Let's re-encrypt. We'll re-encrypt check. Let me make some typing sounds.
Enhance.
There you go.
That was scary.
And
what was that?
That's my little sound when I unplug and plug things in.
Okay.
There we go. Looks like October 13th, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
So
I just recalculated that.
Okay. So this episode is going to come out on October 27th. So, and people are going to be kind of scared and ready for Halloween. And we watched a movie.
We did.
And actually, it wasn't we, but you watched a movie. He. And
I mean, you've seen it.
I've seen it twice.
Yeah.
I've seen it nice. But before we go into that, I have some news for you.
Mm-hmm. Let's hear the news.
I have started watching another anime.
Oh, you've booted up something else.
Yes. And the question is, does it fit with this season? The answer is yes, I think so.
Ah, something spooky?
Something, there's some fright.
Some frightness in it.
Now, granted, I'm frightened by every anime I watch. Because just the process of watching moving images, I go, how, it's alive.
Yeah, it's coming off the screen.
Yeah, but I wonder if you could guess what it is, because like if you're watching like anime and you've just watched Jujutsu Kaisen, which I had, for those of you who haven't heard, what would be like the level up from JJK? Let's think here for a second.
Mob Psycho.
Good guess. 100.
Yeah, 100.
Keeping it 100.
100. 100.
That is the title, right? Mob Psycho 100.
Yeah, something like that. There's a number there.
Some sort of number.
Yeah. What else is in that ballpark?
That's a good guess in terms of up from like quality, because I've heard that's like people's favorite anime like ever. So
really,
like totally not Mark.
That's his favorite ever?
I think so.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think he like made a list of his favorite anime, and that was number one.
Not crazy in a bad way. I just I haven't seen. Like I said, I'm on the show. I'm here to catch up on things that I've been missing. So
you're a contestant.
Yeah, exactly. Trying to win some money.
Show me Mob Psycho.
Show me Mob.
Show me JJK. So it's in the same vein of JJK, more than like increasing the quality.
Okay.
But I think most people would say this is a higher quality show.
Oh, have you started watching the Hunter x Hunter stuff?
No.
Okay.
That's for us. I would like call you at like 3 a.m. if I started watching that. Just because it's been one that's like I've been wanting to watch for ages.
Yep.
My friend Amber told me you should watch Chainsaw Man next.
Chainsaw Man, yes, thank you. That was another one that was in that list. Yep.
You know.
The Wild Chainsaw Man.
And we don't need a soundboard because
we should
make the noise.
That would be a hilarious. We should make a soundboard with our sounds in it.
I like that.
I'm saying
that includes our personalities.
Exactly.
But we can just push a button.
Yes, and exactly. We don't have to actually do it.
Save my voice.
There you go. Exactly.
Just imagine if that same moment, but me just pushing a button and it goes ringing.
ring.
My voice would be so much less sore after these records.
That's true.
No, so I started watching Chainsaw Man.
Nice.
I'm on episode 6.
Okay.
And I think you'd like it too.
Yeah. I watched like an episode or two like a few years ago. And I liked what I was seeing from it. I thought the animation was really cool. I hadn't gotten deep enough to understand like what the concept fully was yet. But I liked what I saw. But it was, again, I was watching at a time when like I wasn't in anime.
You hadn't slid.
Yeah, I hadn't slid back into the fold. So I was kind of like watching from an outsider in a way. But yeah, no, I totally would get back, or not even get back because I'm already in now, but We're deep in now.
Get back to where you once belonged. And with copyright struck.
Goddamn Beatles.
Paul, please.
Please.
Actually, I shouldn't talk about
sure.
any member of the Beatles just because of our, the Akira slide curse.
More Goma talk.
Correct. The Great Goma.
The Great Goma.
So no, though. No, let's not. But Chainsaw Man. So you saw like the first episode.
Yeah, like first episode or two or something like that.
So it's not like me watching this immediately makes me go JJK mid, but it's not like that at all.
It'll be harsh to the kids.
I think we talked about this in the last episode where I have that part of me that gets scared to watch like something that's like
poppy
a level up from what you previously watched. Like I'm scared to read Tomorrow's Joe or watch Tomorrow's Joe because I'm worried it'll make me go Hajime no Ippo is Hajime no Mid.
Hajime no Mido.
All of a sudden I'm watching like these same scenes that I used to love. I go, this is nothing.
I feel nothing watching
I think sometimes kids who grow up watching shonen anime, they do that with like Dragon Ball.
Yeah. Like, you're talking about like the original Dragon Ball?
Or Dragon Ball Z.
Sure.
Where they go, like the first show they get into is Dragon Ball Z.
Mm-hmm.
Then they start watching the new shonen like Naruto.
Yeah, some shiny.
And the first thing they say is, "Oh, this is way better than Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z is stupid."
Downplaying, yeah.
And then 10 years later, they go, "Oh, wait, no, I
actually love that.
This thing I did love, and then I love the other thing too, and they're just different."
Yeah, you could just add to your love plate. Or box or whatever.
Yeah, so I just don't think there's ever going to be a day where I watch Ippo versus Sawamura or Ippo versus Sendo 2 and go, this is not good now because I watched Tomorrow's Joe. But that's for some reason that's where my mind goes.
That's the thought. I had the thought pass my mind, and I guess I canceled it out by saying, well, I don't think it could.
And if it did, it would be a moot point because it would be a gain.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, I'm that way with like relationships too, where I'm like, when I'm dating someone, I stop like following, like attractive,
people
attractive people I followed because they were like attractive.
Right. I feel that.
And there's accounts like that, like, yeah, and that sounds weird, I guess, but like cosplayers or, just like attractive people. And I go,
I'm off that. I'm kind of.
I don't need to be like distracting myself from
attractions and such.
Yeah.
I feel you.
It's
very traditional man of you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's not like I was like worried by seeing those cosplayers. I'd break up with the person, but it's more just like an act of like removing
conservation,
removing clutter and like respect. I guess.
Yeah. I feel that.
How does that relate to the anime?
I mean,
it's just something in my brain where I'm like, I lock in.
Yeah, you lock in.
I'm loyal.
TLDR, lock in.
I lock in.
Yeah.
Michael Lock in.
That's the new mid name.
That's the new, yeah.
That's awesome. I think,
goodbye, Mike Woke.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Bye, Mike Woke.
Hello, Mike Lock.
Yeah, lock in.
Mike Lock in. So, but I would recommend Chainsaw Man based on the 6 episodes I've seen. It's got an edge to it.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I felt.
And the animation is very cool.
Mm-hmm.
There's some parts of it that I'm like, that is so ugly. Like, like the teeth, the fact that this character design sheet has like people with fangs, like just giant. I mean, I think it's to convey that this kid's on the wrong side of the tracks.
Sure.
He's grown up in a really tough environment. Like he's lost his parents, and this is not a spoiler. This is like the setup for the show. He's had to like sell body parts, in order to survive, like kidney and testicle and like
black market shit.
Yeah, to survive, and he's with the wrong crew. So I think his design is very it's full of edges.
Yeah, edges, gritty.
Fangs.
Fangs, exactly.
It's probably conveying that his teeth are in poor condition, He's
not taking care of his mouth.
No, he like eats a slice of bread for like his meal for the day.
Wow.
And he's like, God, I wish I could afford jam.
This is like a poverty story.
Yeah, it gets real. And this is just in the first 5 minutes, man. But
yep, that's why I need to rewatch. I got to rewatch and be locked in.
Find a friend to watch it with.
That's you.
Couldn't be me.
No, it's you, man.
Could be. I'm already on episode.
It's okay.
6. So you'll never catch up.
I'm just gonna run behind you. That's fine.
That's awful. You'll never catch up.
Hold on.
Meanwhile, you've shown that you can just
just Sonic fast.
I'm just being exclusionary.
Yeah, you're trying to box me out.
You ever heard of the term big league?
Oh yeah, big league. You trying to big league me, bro?
Big league. Guy who's 6 episodes ahead.
Yep.
Can I rant about something?
Yeah. Let's hear the rant.
This is an old topic, but I wanted to bring it up on the show. So I got into JJK.
Yep.
And I would say that fan base is the worst. For spoilers.
Oh, for spoilers. Okay.
Because you're like
the worst period.
And I think it is also the worst.
Okay.
It truly, and that's not even a joke. Like,
okay.
I think it's the worst fan base I've ever been like tangentially aware of.
Is it too?
They conversationally drop spoilers in a very inconsiderate, rude way.
Okay.
Like, I don't know how to do it without dropping a spoiler, but
right.
like you'll be in the middle of reading comments about, let's say the season 2 finale.
Right. Something. Yeah.
And then someone will say like, totally innocuously and quote innocently, man, yeah, you guys are going to really love it when this character dies. Or you guys, when he comes back. Like, I'll find out that a character who did die
came back
is secretly not dead.
Right.
I'm like, oh, okay, that would have been awesome.
Thanks.
Like, I actually found out something really that sounds awesome that I probably would have seen at that screening that I'm going to in December.
Right.
It would have been incredible.
How did they know about it?
So it's an anime that's based on the long running manga.
Got it.
So the story has already finished.
Got it. Okay.
The manga.
So it's done. Yeah. Okay.
So they know the whole context of the whole series.
Sure.
And they're revealing just like casual plot twists and like insanely cool moments. Like,
that's horrible though.
So yeah, and it's the worst part is it seems to be being done like totally again, like a faux innocence, where it's like they're pretending they're not doing anything wrong.
Right, what do you mean?
Yeah. And so that's where I go, God, what the fuck? Like, how stupid are you to do that, like, in the middle of this conversation?
Right. Like, I'm having a conversation over here about season 2. You're talking about some guy that comes back.
Yeah.
Who died or in this, like, whatever.
Yeah. Or like this thing that's like 2 arcs away that totally recontextualizes this, but now you just spoiled it for me. And,
why are you in the comments?
There's a personal responsibility. No, I know, but it's true.
Person.
There's a personal responsibility when you're in the middle of watching something that has a finished manga.
Yeah.
And I have to own up to the fact that that's kind of my fault, but I said kind of my fault. The comments are going, he's not owning up to it. He said
kind of.
Okay, no, it is my fault that I like was so into the show that I go, I'm gonna read these comments about the season 2 finale. I'm gonna read the comments about season 1.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel that it's still
a risk.
It's a risk, but I feel like it's still innocent to look up something that you've already finished watching.
The point I want to make is if you're in the middle of watching a show, don't watch anything on YouTube, because then YouTube picks it up in your personal algorithm.
Yep. And
starts recommending like the most popular clips from the show.
Exactly.
I'm learning to stop doing that.
Yeah. Because I hate that.
I started, there's a scene in the opening of Chainsaw Man where Denji and Power, these 2 characters, they're doing this incredible dance move in the opening near the end of it. And every time I watch the opening, I go, God, that's so great. And I found a video that loops it several times.
Oh, nice.
So I watched that, but then I started seeing some, not spoilers yet, but
things start popping up though.
Yeah.
Leading up.
And I just realized, like, I've done this with every anime I've watched for Akira Slide, like even Ippo, I did it with Ippo.
Yeah, Ippo will have some stuff. It's been hard, especially when I was really deep into Ippo. It was hard to, I mean, I don't usually surf in like the fandom spaces because of spoilers and things like that.
Yeah.
But I did want to peek my head in every so often because I was just so deep into Ippo. I was like, I just want to see like I just want to see what's going on.
Well, and you can Google something and then a subreddit will pop up in the Google results. And this thread seems to be about what you just Googled. So you're like, I'm safe here.
Right. I'll be here. I'm good here. But I'll pop in and then I'll see. So what'll happen is I'll see a picture of a character or something that I don't know. And then if my flags go off, so then I'll just be like, okay, I just won't look at that. I mean, I'll look at the character, and there's nothing wrong with seeing the character, but I won't read because somebody's going to say something about this character, and then I'm going to be like, I should have just waited.
Well, yeah, even you could stumble on someone saying that's someone's sibling, and you go, oh, I didn't know they had a sibling, and that would have been a fun reveal.
Thank you.
That's happened to me.
So, a more recent example of this, to update the peeps.
Sure.
New game came out. The game I've been waiting for years. The sequel to Ghost of Tsushima, Ghost of Yotai, came out, I think, like on Sunday. Or, no, excuse me, not Sunday. It came out last week. And I've been binging it super hard. It's amazing. I love the first game. It came out for the PS4. The first game was about a samurai who saves the islands in Japan called Tsushima from the Mongol raiders. And it has a really cool story. The visuals are beautiful, landscape, stuff like that. And the gameplay is just so cool. The game is just like quote unquote cool. Like it is the definition of, for me, of cool. Like everything it does is really cool.
Story-based,
a lot of aura farming shit. You know, it's very samurai style aura farming stuff. So like, it's really dope. This new game that came out, I'm in love with it. It basically took everything that the first game did and like added to it and made it newer, next gen, if you will. Graphics look even better.
Sick.
Yeah, gameplay is still amazing, and they've added new elements to the gameplay, or as far as like weapons and things like that. So everything that they could do, they did, and plus some. Also has a few fun like modes you can turn on. There's a mode, you know, Takashi Miike. He's a Japanese horror.
The extreme filmmaker.
Yes, very extreme.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's insane.
Audition is in my top like 10.
You know, I still haven't watched it from front to back. I'm so scared of it.
I haven't seen, I think it's is it something the Killer?
Yeah, I saw that.
Ichi the Killer?
Yeah, Ichi the Killer. I saw that movie.
Okay.
I've seen that.
But so you and we have to converge with our fears because I've been too scared to watch that one.
No, if you've watched Audition, you're probably good on Ichi.
I think I've grown to really not be as scared of extreme violence, but I heard of that movie when I was younger. And I think so that younger me fear,
feels
it's still in this old me's heart.
Yeah. So you saw Audition. You saw
that's how
I haven't gotten there.
Yeah. When I think back on all the like romance related scary films I watched when I was like a teenager, I go, oh, that makes sense why I had a hard time with relationships for
I didn't even think about it like that.
A lot of my 20s.
That's interesting. That's really interesting.
I was scared.
Yeah, that's actually really interesting.
Between that and like my parents' divorce.
Yeah, just add layers to it.
There's a lot of layers where I'm like, ooh, this is scary. Relationship scary. Sex scary.
Yeah, sex scary. All of it's freaky.
Me scared.
Me scared.
And when you're on a date with a hot lady and you say me scared, it kind of kills the room.
It doesn't get them more.
The mood.
They're not moistened by that.
Jesus, that is. I think that is the most blue we've ever been on this podcast.
That's true.
Moistened. Do you want me to cut that?
I mean, I was being goofy.
Okay. Well, if you're being goofy, then that's okay.
Yeah.
Andrew Tate. I was being goofy, guys.
Guys, come on.
Being goofy.
We need more donos.
So anyway, what system is that? Ghosts of Yotai.
So it's on. Yeah, I hope I'm saying that right. Anyway.
Ghosts.
Yeah, Ghosts of, it's just called Ghosts.
No, I was like, you said, I hope I'm saying that right. So Ghosts. I was like, you're talking about Ghosts.
Obviously, Ghosts.
I think you're saying Ghosts, right?
Of Yotai.
Ghosts.
No, I think it's on the PS5. This is a PS5 original now. Last game was on PS4, and they did an enhanced version for the PS5 later that I played.
Enhanced.
Which makes it look a little more spruced up, but this is like actually made for the PS5, so the graphics and everything is just
good Halloween game. I heard ghosts, so I just.
I mean, the ghost theme is more like about this character that basically, this is not like a spoiler because I haven't beaten it yet. That dies or like is assumed dead and then comes back but they weren't really, they were on the brink of death, and people that are watching, how old folk tales start.
Yes.
It's basically how it comes about. So like
urban legend.
They see this person battling. Yeah. They're watching, townsfolk watching from the sidelines, have a bad battle. Looks like they both died or something like that, or one person died, and then, moments later, the person just wakes up. Mm. It's a ghost.
Ass
the person
pull.
rides away.
That's an ass pull. Plot armor.
Plot armor. Thank you, exactly.
I'm watching from the sideline. I yell, plot armor.
Just yelling out while she's battling.
How did he wake up?
Plot armor.
By the way, that's one of my least favorite criticisms is plot armor.
Yeah, I try to stay away from those nerds.
But you like the game? He loves it, folks.
I love it. I don't even know that.
His eyes turned to hearts when he said that.
Yeah, truthfully, I think I already loved the first one anyway, and then this one is just like, it feels like the game on steroids. So back to the point that I'm enjoying it so much that I can't watch my favorite streamers playing it because I don't want anything spoiled. Like, I want to see the stuff myself. Yeah. So, like, I'll play, like, a good majority, and then if I can go back and watch them play maybe that part, that's fine. But once they start getting into, like, another story arc that I haven't gotten to, I'll just cut it off or turn it off. So, because I want to feel the game itself. I also watch some game reviewers, and I haven't watched any, like, deep reviews of the game yet also, because I also don't want to be clouded. So I started to watch one of my favorite reviewers named SkillUp does reviews on YouTube. He has a review for Ghost of Tsushima, and from the couple minutes into his intro to the review of the game, he kind of had a not negative view, but he kind of had an unimpressed tone. Yeah. And so I turned it off for fear of, like, I want to feel what I want to feel about the game. I don't want to have somebody else's, like, and then I start looking at the game in that way. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to watch it and see it in the way that I want. Yeah.
Well, and sometimes I think that if you see, like, a negative review before you finish something, and then you go back to it, sometimes you almost get put in the position of, like, now you have an urge to defend.
Yes, to defend, yeah. Like, I don't want to do that either.
Like for Sonic, there was this game that came out in 2023, I think, called Sonic... What was it called? Like Sonic Superstars or something?
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Where, like, the reviews for it were just absolutely terrible. And,
for the game.
Yeah. And because it was a side-scroller, and it was kind of 2D, but it had, like, modern graphics. Okay. So it wasn't sprite-based like Sonic Mania. But the reviews for it were really bad. Like, people were just trashing it on YouTube. And I wound up playing the whole thing and enjoying it decently enough. But I don't know that I would have been, like, enjoying it. I don't know. It's tough to say. I felt like people were pretty harsh on it.
So when you went into the game to play it, how did you feel? Did you feel like...
I think I just kept thinking, oh, this isn't that bad. Okay. So it put me in the position of, like, hearing all the negatives and then thinking of that while playing it, but then going, oh, it's not that bad.
It's a good flip, actually.
But, like, I think if I had not read a single review or not watched any of the YouTube reviews, I probably would, like, have just been playing the game. Right. And then when I finished the last boss, I would have said, yeah, that was solid. That was all right. And I would think about the stuff that I didn't enjoy all that much. But
got it.
I don't know. Sometimes I can get in the position of, like, defending the thing just because I like underdogs,
Yeah, and I feel that. I think, and from what I heard of his review of this game, it sounds like his tone was more in the line with they're not reinventing the wheel with this one. Yeah. It's more of what the other one was. And I guess that's fair to have that attitude about it. It's just, for me, the first one was already, like, one of my favorite games anyway, so wouldn't be viewed to me as a negative if they just did what they did in the last game. Yeah. But they didn't do necessarily that. Mm-hmm. They did what the last game did and just, like, added, like, more to it, more next-gen-iness to it and stuff like that. Yeah. And the story is a different type of story also. It's and you can either like or hate, a revenge story versus, like, a I mean, I guess the last game was. I wouldn't say the last game was a revenge story as much as it was him trying to be like the protector of like the town or of the island, basically. So less a revenge story, more about like this unique character that's kind of saving his townspeople from the Mongols. This new game is more about a revenge. It's a typical revenge story. It kind of has swatches of like hillbilliness in it, which are one of my favorite movies as well. So, like,
did you hear? Not to interrupt, but interrupts. They're bringing out the Kill Bill 1 and 2 merged into like I think it's called the Bloody Long Cut or something.
Really?
Yeah, Quentin Tarantino is releasing it as one movie.
Awesome.
As like 70 millimeter in some locations.
Really?
Yeah. And I believe it's going to be in Minnesota. It's like in December. So
okay. Please keep me...
I'll send you the link because I sent it to my friend Danny who loves that movie.
Okay, yeah.
And there's like a 7-minute animated scene that wasn't in either movie that they added into it, which I don't know when that scene was completed, but I'm a big fan of like not adding in new scenes to a movie.
Yeah, because there was animation in
there was.
Yeah.
This is a new. It's new. It's
okay, I loved what they had before. What they had in it.
That was one of those first times where anime like went into a quote American mainstream blockbuster type film.
Right.
Obviously, Quentin Tarantino is not mainstream like for everyone, but
yeah,
he's a big film guy. Is what I mean.
Yeah, he's known.
Well. Yeah, I think to go back to what you were talking about, though, I think whenever I watch a review of something that I'm in the middle of experiencing, it's just not helpful to help me process it in a normal way.
Exactly.
It's like when a camera is on you.
Right.
You know that you're being recorded, then you're going to say different things than you would. Or like when we do this podcast.
Right, exactly.
Like I mispronounce things in the podcast that I never would in my day-to-day.
Right.
Or
you're just chatting.
Or misspeak. I can't remember what I've misspoken about on this podcast. You
said things.
You said some bad stuff.
You said some things, yeah.
You said some stuff about Andrew Tate. Yeah. Moist,
some moist and some traditionalism in there.
Yeah, hey guys, it's me, Charlie. That's what you meant when you said moistened about women.
Yeah. That's exactly what I meant.
The women I'm dating are usually watching a Moistcritikal video.
Moistcritikal.
We'll be about to kiss, then I'll hear from their phone. Hey guys, so this latest news is absolutely crazy. Akira Slide podcast, the most mid podcast that's ever been emitted. Emitted.
I got my guns with me.
Oh, whoa.
He's got a gun.
He's a guy that like I don't have any sort of like problem with.
I haven't seen enough of his content.
Yeah,
he seems chill though.
Seems fine. Sometimes it just seems like he's like, you know what? No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Just done.
There's certain content creators where like I listen to them talk. Like I was listening to this content creator on a podcast the other day, and she like it seemed like she was really trying to express every sentence out of her mouth in such a way that she couldn't possibly offend anyone.
I don't like. I don't love that.
And I'm not throwing anybody. Any names out there. It wasn't Moistcritikal. I said she.
Right. And not to down them. I understand why they do it. I actually understand
this
the
was
impulse.
A huge creator.
Yeah.
So like.
So I get it.
They're really, but it was like they were doing a react to like stories on Reddit.
Sure.
And this is just like I don't know. I think that it's important to if you're gonna go react to stories from Reddit,
authentic.
You got to be ready for the chaos.
Yeah. That's true.
But
and pivot when need be.
But yeah, Moistcritikal, he's fine. He sometimes he'll do like the moist meter for like
moist meter.
He'll do reviews of things. He reviewed the new Taylor Swift album.
Oh, did he really?
Well, he did a video about the drama about the new Taylor Swift album.
Got it.
Which is mostly like the album itself is like not that great to a lot of the Swifties.
What do you think? I know you listen.
How'd you know?
I do. I know you.
Well, I'll say that.
Not to jump.
The thing. Topics, the drama is more about the fact that she's like continuing to do multiple releases of the album. Her release strategy is very like forced scarcity. Like she'll tweet about the new deluxe edition of it and say it's going to be available from this date to this date. Once we sell out, it's gone.
Got it.
It has these 2 bonus tracks.
Mm-hmm.
There's like, I think she put out 4 different new editions of the album that each one has 2 different acoustic versions on it.
Interesting.
So it's like...
This is all business.
It's business, but it's like she's a billionaire.
I know.
And she's already a billionaire.
It's the people behind her, I think, too, that do all the business.
Oh, sure. But she used a generative AI video at one point. Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
And so... people go, she's a billionaire and she's doing generative AI. And like you said, she's a signed artist. I'm sure someone on her team of, what is it, thousands of people, potentially?
Yeah,
someone lower along the rung thought of, we'll just do generative AI. It probably didn't even get to her, quote, desk.
This is what I'm saying.
But it still represents her.
Unfortunately.
So, my thoughts on the album, since you asked.
Yes.
Let me make sure this is... recording. Unfortunately, is recording, so I will get in trouble. The first 4 songs, I would say, are really cool.
Okay.
There's a song called "The Fate of Ophelia," that is about like her meeting Travis and how it saved her from a life of like loneliness and like Ophelia. I think that's a character who passes away from like loneliness or something.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't know. I'm ignorant. So my opinion's moot.
You're not a showgirl either.
I'm not a showgirl. I don't know about the life of a showgirl. Frankly, this album taught me nothing. So track 3 is called Opalite. It's a really great throwback pop song.
Okay.
It has like, so the thing that I haven't liked about the last few Taylor Swift albums is like there's been less energy.
It's
been very lo-fi. Very. I think we talked about Midnight's album on Dad Men.
Yep.
The Dad Men Doncast. But her albums have felt not very competitive. Like what I mean by that is like I don't imagine her and her team going, okay, we got to get like compete with this person from the top 40. We want this to be like a stadium smashing, awesome pop track. You know what I mean?
Right.
Her albums have felt very low key, soft beats, low BPMs. Okay. Not many fast. I think no fast songs for the last few albums.
That used to be her bag too. Funny enough.
Yeah. Not good beats sounds either. Like live drums were very not happening.
Interesting. In this album.
In this album or the last few, but this album has more energy than the last few.
Okay.
And Opalite, it has sort of this throwback sound where she actually does the the song "Be My Baby."
Mm-hmm.
By Ronnie Spector and the Ronettes.
Maybe
it's an old school like 60s song.
Okay.
And at one point they go, "Be my baby now." Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Mm-hmm. She steals the whoa, oh, oh, oh for this song and does not. The weird thing is there's no songwriting credit for it.
Interesting.
Like, she's usually really good about if she samples something or is inspired by something even.
Right.
Like she had this song called Look What You Made Me Do.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah, where she credited Right Said Fred because it sounded like I'm Too Sexy.
Right, yeah.
She's great about it usually. So
okay.
My curiosity is like I wonder if they did not figure out who to clear it with because Phil Spector didn't write the song, but she arranged it like crazy. And Ronnie Spector didn't. I don't think she wrote it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, who do you?
I don't know. And I think maybe legally it's just a vocal riff, but it's such a powerful vocal riff, and it is clearly the same riff.
Right.
So the next song is called Father Figure. Mm-hmm. And she did clear it with, I believe it's George Michael, excuse me.
Yeah, George Michael, yep.
George Michael. So she was inspired by his song, Father Figure.
Got it.
And got him a songwriting credit.
Nice.
But it's the best song on the album.
Okay.
It's
Father Figure.
Yeah, it's slinky and like dark, and it's about a like manager mob type person who takes an interest in like someone who's trying to break into some sort of scene.
Okay.
It doesn't say like if you're a musician or not. But,
right.
And it's from that person's perspective. Like they say, I protect the family and I'll be your father figure.
I see.
And she says, what does she say about negotiating? Something about negotiating with the devil because her dick's bigger. Like she sings because my dick's bigger.
That's wild.
And I never thought I'd hear Taylor Swift say that.
Yeah.
So that song's really great. It has a phenomenal bridge. Like 5-star bridge.
Okay.
And she hasn't had many great bridges in the last couple albums. Okay. So
that's good that she brought it on this one. She's not working with Jack on this album?
No.
Okay.
And that's I'm relieved by that because I'm not a big fan of the Jack Antonoff production on the last few.
Yeah. He's touched a lot of music in the last few years, which is that's not a negative or positive for me. I just have seen him. He's working, man. He's really working. It's crazy. He came from that band Fun. Which I thought was also a really good band too, but
I like their first album.
Yeah, I don't remember the second one really.
The second one is the one for where We Are Young is from, I believe. Or wait, is it?
I was gonna say because the first album has that song. I feel like. But Fun was this 3-man crew.
I don't know. The second album has so much auto-tune and like weirdness on it.
Oh, I think I remember that actually, now that you mention it.
The last song actually has so much auto-tune that it becomes good. Like it becomes artistic.
Yeah, now it's artistic.
Beautiful. But like a lot of the album is really, I don't know, man.
It's unfortunate the time it released because I think if it released a different time, it probably wouldn't have all that auto-tune on there. You know, that time period when even hip hop was at its, I'm not anti auto-tune to a point. Yeah, it's just got to be utilized in a way that's makes sense. And sonically sounds good. Yeah, I've heard it used a lot of bad ways too. And that this is not T-Pain. T-Pain actually created his own thing with it. So that's his thing. But I'm talking about when people just kind of lazily throw it onto stuff and it just sounds kind of...
Sometimes people just throw on the filter itself and don't even use Melodyne, the software to,
tune it
move
up.
Tune the notes.
They'd rather just have the quirkiness of the sound.
Yeah. And then after track 4 on this album, it actually just, for me, this is my opinion, it goes completely downhill. Yeah. Just terrible. I don't think I've ever said terrible on this podcast about like a music album.
No, I don't think so.
No, I think it's really like super uninspired, boring beats, which for pop, I keep saying beats. I'm not trying to pretend like it's like a hip hop album.
No, I like it.
Drums are important for pop.
You're right.
And for almost all music.
Yeah, for sure.
She has a song. The last song I like on the album is actually called Wood, and it's like basically full of double entendres about her lover and how she doesn't have to knock on wood because she knows a hard rock is on the way. And it's about superstitions, but then like being sexually provocative, and saying that her soon to be hubs has no problem getting it up. Yeah. So that's awesome for her. But
she's in a good space.
The instrumental, happy for her. The instrumental is very disco.
Oh, okay.
And it's really a great, it's actually my favorite instrumental on the whole album.
Got it. Okay.
That's funky guitar, lively sounding drums, some catchy vocal melodies. Actually reminds me a lot of Carly Rae Jepsen, who's one of my favorite pop artists. But even that song, like the structure of the song doesn't make sense to me. The second verse, for example, it just does like one line and then it goes immediately to the pre-chorus as opposed to like developing and like growing. Yeah. It's like she says that line about, I don't need to, what is it? I don't need to catch the bouquet to know a hard rock is on its way. And then she immediately goes into the pre-chorus. Like that's all she says. Yeah. And it's like so weird. And then the song ends with like this post-chorus thing and like just kind of ends. Like there's no like awesome outro.
Is the song like 2 minutes?
It's pretty short. It's a pretty underdeveloped. So that's what I mean about like it's frustrating because like it's underdeveloped. Right. Like this song could have been like a massive awesome hit, I think.
Yeah, it built out more.
But it just like she goes, hey, this is a bunch of dick jokes. This is awesome. And it's cool. Like I never would have expected, because there was this thing that happened with the last few records where she would like oh, I'm sorry for spitting. I spat. I'm just so pissed off at this woman. So the last few records, and then like Olivia Rodrigo records and like other pop artists were doing this thing where they would say fuck. Just they would drop a fuck into the chorus of the song or into the verse. And it like, it always annoyed me because like the rest of what they were singing about was not sounding very adult or like provocative.
Right.
So they would just be like throwing fuck in there for no reason. Taylor did it all the time.
Edgy.
Yeah.
Edgy, bro.
But the problem is the rest of the track wasn't edgy.
Right. Just them doing that.
And the funny thing is this album is more edgy and I don't recall any fucks. But it's like the lyrics are more adult and edgier in certain songs. So
yeah,
I respect like 5 songs on there.
Sure.
And then like the rest of it, I'm like, gosh dang, this could have been an EP.
What's the track list? Or sorry, what's the track size?
12.
Okay. 12 is not bad.
12.
12 is not bad. That's good.
Yeah. No, it's like her shortest album in a while too. Okay. So it's like, okay.
Yeah, 12 is good.
That's good.
Yeah, 5 on there is good. It's like a half.
Yeah, less than half.
A little less than half.
One less.
One less, thank you. Exactly. One less than half.
We're the mathematicians.
Yeah.
The math magicians.
I've heard it's not received well, even by, I think, some of her fans. Maybe not
the joke.
Yeah.
The joke is, this album is so bad that I trashed it on Twitter and I didn't get a single death threat. That's the joke that people are making. It's
That's
like
funny.
The album is funny. There's less enthusiasm for it, so much so that Swifties are not coming after people and bash it. I think any audience will eventually start to feel taken advantage of if you keep like putting out tons of different deluxe versions of it that are like only going to be there for 24 hours. And then like all of a sudden there's probably going to be a mega deluxe version in a few weeks that has all the ones that were quote going to exist for only
a few
24 hours, all the bonus tracks.
Right.
And I think just
you can feel the mega machine, I think, behind is really what's going on, I think.
Yeah, and that's not to throw Travis, or not Travis.
Mr. Kelsey.
No, Antonoff.
Yeah.
Jack. There you go. But like that's what his production felt like, was like this the machine, you know? Like every song felt kind of
constructed,
part of the conveyor belt.
You're right, sure.
You know, and for this album, at least certain songs have different personalities from each other, and so there's like 2 steps forward, 4 steps back for me, where it's like there's stuff about this album I like more than the last few, but I think it is probably my least favorite Taylor Swift album.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I think
we'll see how it ages.
Yeah, I mean, in this era, I feel like
nice.
They're just gonna. They're just gonna throw it. They're gonna throw it away if it doesn't hold. Yeah, I mean, we could get. I don't want to spend too long on it, but
certainly wasn't. I wasn't planning on talking about it, but then
we kind of rolled into
the curse of Charlie.
Yeah, Mr.
But so he was talking about the drama of like the different deluxe editions and the fans.
Yeah,
and then he's like, I listened to this album and it's it's fine. It's a Taylor Swift album. I was bopping along to some of it. And it was very like a safe milquetoast opinion.
Sure.
It's like, it wasn't bad.
This is fine. It was fine.
He didn't get out the moist meter.
No moist meter for this album. I think, the only stuff that I've heard about it besides it just being not the best is that it borrows from a lot.
Yeah.
And I think maybe some of that is warranted, but maybe some of it might be a little, over microscopy.
Yes.
Just because I feel like all music borrows, and it just depends on if you want to focus on or can recognize what's borrowing from versus not. And
the process of borrowing is what great to do.
Thanks. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. It's like, I guess since this was not done well, now it's an issue.
And by the way, how many people are listening to a new Taylor Swift album and giving it a fair shot, besides Swifties?
Right.
How many people who are like casual or like, neutral about Taylor Swift are going to listen and like not go in with like a preconceived, like, thought about her as a person?
Right.
Like, she's very divisive,
As weird as that is, by the way.
Yeah. So and I'm not saying she like stokes the divisive.
No. This is just kind of around her. A lot of these things are around her.
I certainly feel differently about her than I did in like 2023.
Sure.
And I don't know how much of that is like, based on YouTube videos, essays, interview quotes by her. She has one of my favorite interview quotes where she says, I just feel very sane.
I just feel very sane.
She's like, I've never been in therapy. I just talked to my mom. It's like, oh God. Okay.
I mean, it's cute, but
yeah. But like to say I feel very sane is like
kind of funny to me.
It sounds like something out of a Euphoria episode.
Yeah.
Where this girl's like in front of the mirror and she's like seconds away from bursting into tears and she's like, I just feel very sane.
I feel very sane.
Like she's like secretly not doing well, but she's telling her friends, I feel good. Anyway, I'm a huge fan of a few Taylor Swift albums. Yeah. I don't know if anyone knew, but
no, we talked about it. I think that's why I brought it up.
The upcoming Dermot record, Everything's Fine, has a ton of Taylor Swift influence on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a ton. Including it almost had a Taylor Swift cover on it.
So, really?
Yeah, the song August. I did a whole arrangement of it. Brought it to the producer and the band, but we never finished it.
Got it.
Because I started to like par the album down to like the 10 best songs, and that version of it didn't make it. Just because I'm like, every time I made a track list with that featured that cover, it just like the momentum went down a bit because it was like a building song.
Sure.
And there was another song that was like a great closer after it, and then another song after that. And it's like the energy doesn't work if you have 3 like semi-closer type songs in a row.
Bonus record?
Lord of the Rings. I've thought about doing a bonus record called Everything's Wine. Where it's some of the more saucier tracks that didn't make it. You know, the stuff I had to drink wine in order to
get through.
Yeah, because it's so saucy.
I feel it.
Sauce, wine. What am I talking about?
That's fun. Getting sauced up.
You see a movie last night or what?
I mean, I might have. Yeah. Speaking of showgirls,
I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Oh, you know too well.
Yeah, I know too much.
Yeah. That's no too much. No, I went. I'm trying to remember if I saw it, the headline for it, and sent it to you, or if you did.
I think it was one of those things where, like, you saw it once, then I saw it a few weeks later.
Yep.
And then we kept in touch about it.
Yeah. Because I was like, because we were talking about, you were going through a list of stuff that was your faves.
I was doing my weekly, like, this is my faves.
This is my thing, like, this is a classic, gotta watch this is a classic.
And then Jallah was, like, trying to do his job, and he's like, shut up, man.
I just can't stand when you
I'm on the roof, man.
I'm on the roof. I'm on the edge. No, we were going through your faves of shows and movies, and this one was on there. And I remember saying, I'll have to check that out because I still haven't seen that. I've always seen the cover for it, blah, 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 blah.
Perfect Blue.
Yeah, Perfect Blue is the movie.
I thought you had already said it, and I just realized
No, we never said it.
I ruined the momentum.
No, you're good. I think...
Blurting out the title. Perfect Blue.
Perfect Blue.
Perfect Blue.
They think you're talking about your shirt.
Yes.
It's a perfect blue.
Perfect turquoise.
Turquoise.
No, so I have this top 4 favorite films on my Letterboxd, and it's like Mulholland Drive, Apocalypse Now, The Thing, and then Perfect Blue. And
they kind of share. I feel like some of those movies share some energies.
What I love about those top 4 is that 2 of them are very masculine, and 2 are very feminine.
Look at you balancing. I love it.
It's like someone holding a gun to my head. Are those your actual 4 favorite movies, or are you trying to like appear woke?
What's that thing that people say, like, you're posturing, like
virtue signaling?
Yeah, there's a new term for it that's really funny, and I can't think of it right now. But
caught lacking.
Yeah, you caught lacking, bro.
No. Those are like, I think right now actually, one of those movies got replaced by Kimura versus Mashiba. No Ippo.
Sure.
But that's an OVA.
Yeah. Sure, that's an OVA.
Grandfathered in.
It's grandfathered.
Saying something that was grandfathered in is one of my faves.
It is great. I feel like they don't use it as often anymore.
But I love using it the wrong way. Like, for something that's totally not grandfathered in. It's not based on age at all. It's more like it sort of squeaks by.
You're one of those new kids that just uses terms.
New kid on the block.
Yeah, you're like, it's grandfathered in, or...
I love my grandpa.
Yeah.
But those are like 4 of my top 4 favorite movies. It's not virtue signaling.
No. You've mentioned this before, and I
never shut up about it.
No, I haven't seen. I've seen Apocalypse Now, but I haven't seen. What was the other?
The Thing.
Blue? Oh, and I need to rewatch The Thing because I haven't seen that in a long
No
time.
women in that film whatsoever.
Zero. That's funny.
Yeah, all men.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Notice my voice got more excited.
Yeah,
for the rest of the podcast.
No women. Involved.
This is my most misogynistic episode.
No, it's actually this is more divine in between because we talked about Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Yes. We're here at Perfect Blue.
Oh, this is going to save the episode.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I went in not really expecting much because actually I didn't really know much about the movie at all besides like some loose things that you mentioned.
It came out in like 1997.
Yep.
Directed by Satoshi Kon.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a famous anime director for like conveying mental illness, dreams.
Wow. Okay.
Like suspense. And he has other films like Paprika, which is like very focused on dreams. It's a lot like Inception.
Yes, yes.
People are traveling inside other people's dreams and like committing heists or solving crimes using dreams. Yeah, it's and then there's Millennium Actress that it goes through all these different eras in Japan's history where it's an actress who fell in love with this man and she's like trying to find him and she can't find him.
Gotcha.
He's done some of my favorite films, and then also he has an anime called Paranoia Agent.
I've heard of it.
It's really good. It was on Adult Swim back in the day.
Maybe that's where I've heard of it, yeah.
And it's about Lil Slugger, who's this kid with a baseball bat who he seems to be targeting people who are going through like really difficult times in their life.
Okay.
And the mystery is like, why does he bash these people's heads in when they're in like these horrible like situations? Like they're already going through a hard time.
Okay.
Then he comes out of nowhere. How did he get like, how does he have this like link up to all these people? And it's fascinating stuff.
That's awesome.
So Perfect Blue, I watched in like 2018, and I was just like I was watching all sorts of these psychological drama type films, anime and disturbing films.
Yeah.
And so you saw it last night. So
I did.
You could probably talk about what it's about.
Yeah, I saw it last night. That's great, that info about the director, because I didn't know that was his thing.
He passed away in like 2009, I want to say.
Oh, wow, okay. Is he an older guy, or?
I think he passed in an untimely way. Like
I see.
From, I don't know what, but he passed before his elderly age.
Got it.
He should have been around for longer at that point.
Got it.
Because he's a genius. Like, we needed more from him.
Yeah.
And Paranoia Agent has stuff about cell phones and like staying connected, like MySpace style.
Okay.
So he could have done great stuff about, TikTok.
This era he could have killed. Yeah. He kind of, you mentioned giving this description, maybe inaccurate, but when you mention this style, it kind of reminds me of Darren Aronofsky in the movies that he does, which is very dark and a lot of very psychological, unique. Yeah. It's a very unique style of doing movies.
In terms of the internet pointing fingers and saying borrowing, because we talked about that with Taylor Swift.
Right.
This is the first time Taylor Swift is getting compared to Satoshi Kon. People point to the film Black Swan and say, you stole this from Perfect Blue.
I've seen Black Swan.
Yeah.
I've seen Black Swan.
I've not seen Black Swan, but I'm always very fair about that, where it's like,
I don't see it.
I love Kaiji, and people say that Squid Game stole that from Kaiji, and it's like, no, it didn't.
No, it's like if you want to like, this is like kind of, this is reaching a little bit.
Yeah, I think that people who have never made something probably are quicker to say, you stole this from this.
Right.
But it's like, you need a jumping off point.
Yeah.
And jump off from somewhere that you're inspired.
Right.
And you get inspired by watching and ingesting other things.
Yeah. So. No, I saw Black Swan. I saw this. I don't, no. I guess.
I've never seen it.
You would really have to, you can make some connections if you really force it, but.
It helps if you're in bad faith.
Thank you. And I never go in bad faith.
Me neither. I go every Sunday, good faith.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? Good faith Sunday.
I go to the church.
Very traditional of you.
Yes, thank you. When people see me walking down the street and I got my hands in my pockets and my legs are just kicking out, they go, this guy's a traditional son of a bitch.
This guy goes on Sundays.
Yeah.
So I saw it. It's about this pop idol who's in a group called Sham or Cham. I don't know. It's CHAM. I don't know how they pronounced it, but so she was in this crew, in this like pop idol crew, and I think she wanted to branch off and kind of become solo, but actually get out of music and do acting.
Yeah.
Basically throughout the film just has a lot of issues with this transition. And I won't go too deep. But
if you haven't seen it, it is one of my favorite films of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said that. I know. But
it's one of the faves.
Gotta say it.
In the top 4.
Perfectly Blue.
Can I read you my initial thought?
Please do. This shit sucks.
Because it was a unique initial thought that I haven't had in a while. So I said, a super trippy movie. Mm-hmm. And then somebody said, good though? And I said, yeah. It honestly kind of freaked me out. Oh. Which for me is super rare.
Oh. So you told me trippy movie and then you sent the emoji with its eyes spinning.
I did. I didn't realize that was like a sign of distress. Yeah. It freaked me out, but it did such a good job of executing on that. The word that kept coming to my head when thinking about this movie after I left it was unnerving. It was very unnerving.
I agree.
It was dark and unnerving. At one point, my hands were kind of clammy. I swear to God, I was like, "What is going on?" This movie is like freaking me. I don't know why it's freaking me out, but then you mentioned how this guy kind of this is his thing. Yeah. And now just like he executed so well.
That was intentional.
Yeah.
So before we get into it, some people might be saying, Michael, why weren't you at the movie with Jallah? One of your favorites. Mea culpa.
Yeah.
Mea culpa. Exactly. We were planning to see it last night, and what happened was I got off work, and I made my dinner, did my various chores around the apartment.
Of course.
And I needed to take a shower before I went to the film, and usually my shower takes a professional 20 minutes. Very professional. Very brisk. But for some reason, it took me 30 minutes. I don't know. That includes like dressing up.
Of course.
It's not like I ran the water for 30 minutes.
Just 30 minutes of water.
Just drinking it. I keep drinking it. It's like I have rabies or something. Or wait, rabies is when you're afraid of water.
Oh, yeah.
Whoops.
Sure.
And it's not funny. So sorry, guys.
Yeah.
So I realized, oh shit, I barely have any time to let my dog out. So I rush Chloe out. She does her business. And my GPS says I'm going to get there 5 minutes after the movie starts.
Yep.
And I go, fuck. And for those of you who don't know, I actually saw this in theaters in 2019 when they did a re-release. Fathom Events did it.
Nice.
And I was actually 10 minutes late for that, but I thought AMC always has commercials.
Because they usually do.
Yeah, but for Fathom Events, they don't. So I always warn people about that.
Yeah.
But so I missed, like, the opening scene of the film, and I'd already seen it before then.
Right. You're going for fun.
So I had some, some trauma. Not trauma, that's really dramatic.
I mean...
But an OCD thing where I went, oh God, I'm going to miss the opening scene again.
Right.
I haven't changed at all since 2019.
Right.
I'm
a reaction to it.
Yeah. And Jallah is like, hey, there should be some parking over here. Wait, there's not.
That was annoying.
And so it was in Minneapolis at the main film center or something like that.
It's like the main cinema.
Very main cinema, yeah. And it's the parking situation there is so tight.
It's not good.
And the road is like bumpy because it's like marbled or something.
It's off of the river.
Yeah.
So it's like a very downtown hipstery style vibe. It's cool.
Anyway, the point is that GPS said I'd get there at 5 minutes after the start of the film, but I'm like, I can still I can make this work.
Yeah, and there was a previews.
Yeah, and then there was a stoplight that said my GPS said to turn right, but then the stoplight had a no right turns icon.
Right.
And it had a circle and a slash through it. And I couldn't tell if it was no turn on red or actually just no right turns here. So I didn't want to and there were cops around because there was an event happening downtown.
Sure.
Anyway, long story short, I kept looking at my phone because I was checking with Jallah to see if the film was still if there were still commercials, and he asked what concessions I wanted, and like I was looking at my phone while driving, which I hate doing.
Yeah, I shouldn't be texting, but I just...
No, you were just trying to... You didn't know where I was.
Yeah,
so
sure.
You didn't know if I had just parked. So eventually I did, like, you know, when I was stopped, I did say, like, I think I'm going to head home. Because, like...
fuck, there's no parking.
There's no parking, and it was on me. Like, I should have... thought to check Spot Hero and get reserved parking, or I should have left earlier, you know.
Spot Hero, I don't even know about that.
With it's great. You can reserve a parking spot in Minneapolis. Like whenever I go to a friend's show, if they're playing at like a Minneapolis club, and I'm going to look for parking, I just go. I'm going to find a spot that's close that has reasonable fare.
Nice, fair
pricing. But I've never had to do that for a movie. Like for movies, I think of like, you know, a parking lot.
It's generally a giant parking lot.
I didn't do enough research. I'm sorry.
All good. And you, like I said, this is what you experience is a lot of times generally what I do. Unfortunately, it's like a bad habit of like misjudging my timing. I usually, I don't know. It's a brain thing.
Time blindness.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Exactly.
I think that's a genuine term.
It is. Yeah. I heard somebody mention, I was like, yeah, I think that's what I have. Like, I'll think that I have more time than I actually have. And then actually it'll take longer and then I end up fucking up. But
I don't think I have that, but I think I was just really unwise about it.
Yeah.
And like, that was probably the angriest I've ever been driving last night.
Yeah.
I was so upset. Like, if someone were to have, like, bumped into me,
in your car?
Yeah, I would have been on a road rage compilation.
Compilation?
Because, dude, I was so mad.
Yeah.
Like, I never, like, punched the steering wheel. I didn't, like, yell or swear.
Right.
But internally, I was just on fire.
Yeah.
And so, it was so, like... I don't know. I just felt like shit.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, it's my fault. And like the important thing when you have a situation like this is to let yourself feel it, and then to like take accountability for what you played in the situation and to learn from it. So never again in my life am I going to like have a movie date in Minneapolis and not check the parking
see what's
situation.
Going on. Yeah, for sure.
I do it for concerts, but I for some reason in my brain, I just thought movie theater equals parking lot.
Yeah, they got to.
Or equals street parking. Like Trilon has street parking all the time.
Right.
So I learned. It's
an interesting spot. We hadn't been to that location, so I was kind of just trying it. But
if I had seen where it was and looked on Google, because I've been there before.
You have been there.
That road.
Yeah.
I hate that road.
Yeah, it's a bad road. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So I didn't see it last night. I didn't see the new 4K restoration.
So it was 4K'd up? Okay. I didn't know like what they did with this version or anything. I just knew that it was out.
It's 4K. 30th anniversary restoration.
Restore. Yeah, I think it looked great. I thought it looked great.
Okay.
Subtitles are nice and big, which is good.
Yes.
Gotta have that.
Did you notice that? Now we'll get into spoilers.
Yeah.
Did you notice in the opening like performance of that song that nobody in the crowd was a girl or was a minor? That it was all adult men?
No, I didn't peep that.
That's one of those Easter eggs in the film.
I did kind of notice. Yeah, see, I might rewatch it just to kind of look at it from a different eye.
Yeah, because you start off and did you not watch any trailers for it?
Nope.
Sweet.
Didn't watch nothing.
So, okay, so you genuinely would have gotten scared then, because it starts out
it's freaky.
With a J-pop performance.
Yeah.
This beautiful young woman and her gal pals are just doing a J-pop song.
Yeah.
And they're dancing, and the song's beautiful, by the way. That song, I have it in my head right now.
Yeah. It is a good song.
Great intro to the film, too, because it's like, there's just this melancholy to that song.
Definitely has that.
When it comes back later in the film, in the elevator, it becomes scary.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Scary.
Yeah, you start to listen to the lyrics or read the lyrics more in that scenario. But
Perfect Blue is a story about, you had mentioned that she is a pop idol who's thinking about branching out. Her manager is saying she needs to become an adult. And be in like films and do her own thing. Become a solo act. You know,
I guess they're kind of talking about it like pop is dead, basically.
I think their pop group is definitely dead. Like what they're trying to convey in the intro of the film is like they're playing at like this like outdoor small event.
It's like a little venue.
Yeah. And like there's only adult creepy men, including Me Mania, who his character design is insane.
That was the first creepy thing that I saw was the character design was
there's an obsessed fan who in the beginning of the film he holds his hand out and has her in the palm of his hand.
The way he's doing it is
so fucked up.
Yeah, just
and he's obsessed with her. He's obsessed with her, and he does not want her to leave the pot group because he loves her, and he's stalking her. And over time, his stalking gets worse. He starts showing up to like the set where she's filming a movie, and he's following her around and talking to her on her website. She's seeing stuff on the website that is supposedly from her that she didn't write, and you start to wonder, like, is she having like a split personality situation?
Yeah. So that was the thing about the movie. I was a little confused by, but it ultimately didn't really matter either way.
I think I can help you with it if you have any questions.
Yeah. So they had this thing where she's gonna do acting. So she she's working with the agent. They're trying to get her in the show, to get her like a scene in the show. Or, on this, like, major drama show. She has a scene, I think she only has, like, one line or something like that. Something small in the show. And they're like, can she do more? Can she say more? And they're working with the writer. The writer's like, I don't know. Like, she's a pop artist. I don't know. She's like, there's in there that long.
People are underestimating her a lot throughout the film.
Yeah, like, they're just going to see her like that. And I guess the guy's begging for her to get, like, more serious, wants to be, like, a more reoccurring actor.
And she has an agent who's male.
Yeah.
And then a manager who's female.
Yes, exactly. The manager who's female, which is anyway.
We've said spoilers. So.
Yeah, exactly. I think, so then there's a part where she starts to do, like, I guess she gets a wild part.
Trigger warning. This next part covers sexual assault and adult topics.
Yeah.
And she's reading over it, and you can tell like she's not really into it.
Yeah, it's scary. Yeah, it's scary stuff.
Yeah, and she's like, no, I'll do it. Like she wants to go all the way in.
She is. I think she's trying to prove herself. Like it's not like she's like. How do I phrase this? It's not like she's like only doing this for the fame. It's like she's trying to prove herself that she has talent as an actor.
Yeah, and she wants to be
talent as a star.
Yeah, she wants to be taken seriously.
But I don't think the film depicts her in like an unsympathetic way. Like
no. She
wants to prove herself as talented, and
yeah. She wants to jump in. Yeah. She wants to like be accepted in the space. And it's actually very typical of like a lot of the pop artists that we've had in America where they start young and then they try to do the sexy thing outside, like once they get a little bit older, they try to break in.
People who start out on Disney and then move into,
I love many people many artists that we know.
It's so funny we talked about Taylor Swift in this episode, and then we're talking about Perfect Blue.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's a great transition into it. And by the way, I think Taylor actually is one of the ones that actually didn't really do exactly what I'm thinking, which is like kind of more the Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, more recently now
Olivia Rodrigo. She was on Disney.
Yeah, she was on Disney. More specifically, though, Carpenter.
Why did we both? That was so weird. We linked up.
Yeah, we linked up for that
because I never call her Carpenter.
We literally linked up for Carpenter.
I call her Sabrina Carpenter.
Yep,
she's on Taylor Swift's new album.
I heard that. I didn't hear the song. I heard that she was on there though.
That song is like it's actually like it's not a bad song. It's just not one of my faves.
Right.
It goes in some interesting like songwriting directions where I haven't heard Taylor Swift go. Like there's some. It's kind of like her one of her epics. Where
right.
It does develop and go different places. But anyway.
That's cool.
So it's not a bad song. It's just not part of the... If I liked it, then I'd have 6 songs I like on the album.
Right. It would be part of that list. But yeah, so I'm kind of used to seeing that transition. The rape scene thing is a bit far for like the first thing you do when you're out. She wanted to go for it.
I think she's had some setbacks in everything else she's tried. So it's a moment of like... desperation, where she's saying, "Fine, I'll do this."
Right.
Because she's had setbacks, and she's like, I think she's just trying to kick down the door.
Yeah. And I guess after that, there's, throughout the movie, there's these things where after that, I think more particularly right after that rape scene, which, was so interesting, which was not fine, but it was, I didn't feel much when it initially started, but then like as it kept progressing, them having to do more takes, it got like darker and darker.
Well, this is where the reality bending nature of the film works to its favor in a horror way, because you start to get really scared.
Yes.
That it's actually, something is actually happening to her in reality.
He puts you in her mind.
Yeah.
Even talking about the film, like, makes me feel weird.
I'm starting to get scared.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in a few years, but, like, and when she, like, is looking at her reflection and she sees the pop star version of herself, and it's, like, saying, like, you're betraying your fans. Like, you shouldn't do this. Like, she is having an identity crisis. Whatever happens after that, she is having mental health.
Yeah, there's a crisis happening, and she's disassociating in a way where, like, when she's doing these... At least if the roles, and that's the part where it's like a little blurry for me, like if the scenes are happening that are actually scenes, she's like disassociating while she's doing these acting scenes, and then coming home and falling asleep and then waking up, and it's the next day, which kind of, it plays on this thing where it's like, are they scenes? Is this the drama in the show, or is this actual drama? And then people are actually getting killed in real life that are associated with it. So it's this weird reality blend that you kind of have to let go of. If you want to sit and like really take it in.
Well, I think they do a good job explaining what happened.
Okay. Break it down.
So...
Or break down where's the real and... Where's the mental part? If there even is a mental part. I mean,
so there is a mental health aspect to the film. She is, I think she is having an identity crisis. She's getting scared and wondering what's real and what's not.
Yep.
I believe that the film isn't actually trying to be like a mystery after Act 3. I think that it reveals itself. It shows its cards really well for a Japanese film, because sometimes a Japanese horror or suspense will have a mystery throughout the whole film and actually never resolve it.
Oh, okay.
Like, and that's very anti like American horror and suspense. But
yeah, for sure.
For this film, the reveal is that her manager has been behind a lot of this.
Yes,
and has been dressed up as her. Or she shows up to her dressed up as the pop star version of her.
Yep, and I remember I saw that turn.
Yeah, and
which is freaky.
She was the one who was posting like photos and posting on her website as her.
So she was the one.
She was the one who was posting the weird messages on her website saying, "Hey everyone, this is Mima." And I believe she's the one who killed all those people as well.
Yes,
she was in communication with Me-Mania, the super obsessed fan.
Okay, she was in communication
and feeding his delusions. And so,
becoming the version of her that he wanted.
So she had like a pawn, but also she was like a mother figure to Mima.
Yeah.
So
she was crying. I remember that.
Yeah, she was holding her and like taking care of her, cuddling her in a very maternal way.
Yeah.
I think she may have drugged Mima. That's a theory that I haven't watched the film in a while, but she definitely
to make her get through.
Yeah. And so that's why Mima's confused throughout a lot of the movie. But she like, it's very weird that she's like so against a lot of what Mima's doing.
Right.
You know? But then
she
like,
hates it.
She's trying to like be the manager and like let her do it. But I think she's so conflicted and has like a split personality type thing.
Yeah, she has something with, well, obviously she has something with her.
Yeah. And I don't know. What I love about the film is that like there is compassion for the manager, like even after everything.
I was so surprised that she leaped out to save her during that scene. I was like, why did she do that?
She was a mom figure to it. So it's very sympathetic to someone who has mental illness.
Right.
You know? And then she drops her off at a mental health facility.
I saw that.
She's getting help.
Yeah. somebody was about to kill her.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
God, when she gets like stabbed, God damn.
Some of the stabbing in that movie
it's visceral.
Yeah, it's very visceral.
The animation in that film is
incredible.
It's incredible. It's visceral. It feels very physical. Like when, like, there's this physical imposing feeling when you're watching her in some of the reality bending moments.
Yeah.
She's being restrained or being chased after.
Yeah, held down, ripped. Yeah, like there's a lot that's going on.
Yeah.
He really executed so well on that just the unnervingness of it.
I don't know what studio did the animation, but whoever did, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's really good. It was really good. I think that the way that the characters were drawn also really added to the weird unnervingness of the film.
Right.
The security guard guy just being just.
Mania, his eyes are so far apart on his head that they're almost off to the side.
So him.
And then the manager's eyes are really far apart.
Manager's eyes are a little weird. And then also the photographer has like this weird eye thing where like anybody that kind of is like on some like a weird energy, like it's seen in their eyes, which is actually a really brilliant way to make somebody feel like they're not all there, is by making their eyes look like off. Yeah. Because in reality, in the real world, our eyes are the only thing that's outside of your brain that has like a visual representation. So you can usually see a lot of what's going on sometimes by looking in somebody's eyes. So
the window to the soul.
No, exactly. Perfectly said. So for him to have that idea and then make those characters have these weird, eye things where they look a little off and it's a little uncanny, a little weird. All those characters in that movie that were in those weird positions or bad positions had those.
It's a film about like arrested development and like trying to force someone to not like grow up or to not mature.
Right.
And then she wants to be an adult. She wants to do the mature stuff. Yeah. And, I think there's like social commentary to the fact that like her manager, I think she's a middle-aged woman who's, she's probably had a family and had like, gone through, adult women things.
Right.
Let's say.
Yeah.
And to have her dressed up, in the pop idol outfit is, it's kind of cruel, it's like the film is kind of mocking her and it's showing like this is how ridiculous it would be if you had a like adult woman who's gone through like adult woman things dress up as a pop idol for the rest of her life.
Right. It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous and it's like a cruel joke to do that to her.
Right.
And then the way they
fighting against that, I guess.
The way they visually represent how sometimes her like reflection will be the pop star Mima, and then sometimes it'll show her manager instead, and it's like almost a jump scare to go from young to old.
Yeah, that's the freaky part.
And I don't want to sound like misogynistic or like because she's like a she's like a heavier woman.
She's like a thicker lady, like
but like in a normal like what a 40 or 50-year-old woman might look like.
Yeah, exactly.
And so. But then they have her dressed in such a way that it's like, I think it becomes frightening because her face is so like unhinged as she's doing it.
This is the thing.
She's doing acts of violence in that outfit.
Yeah, she's completely bugged out. And I think that was one of the freaky scenes in there too, is because Mima's seeing like her pop self kind of prancing around chasing her. Yeah. But in reality, when they do the mirror shot of her, like in reality, it's this older lady with a crazy look on her face chasing her with all of her might. Like it's freaky.
There's no poetry to it.
No, it's freaky. It's like running after her. I'm like, wow. Yeah.
No, the mix of like reality versus like the more poetic and dreamlike fearful stuff.
Yeah.
It's
trippy.
Oh man, you're scaring me.
Yeah, it's trippy.
I forgot about that. Where it like switches from
just prancing around
and like floating.
Yeah, she's like floating. But in real life, like, so your mind kind of does like fills in the gaps and it's like, what would that look like? Because you only see part of the chase down, but like, what was that looking like?
Just showing a little glimpse of it is so great for your imagination.
Yeah, then you just run. Like, she was stumbling over stuff, I'm sure, jumping and tripping over things. Yeah, like
drooling.
Like a rabid dog or something.
Yeah, I was going to make that description too. So it's a great film. It's in my top 4. How many times have I said that? Probably 4.
4 times. 4 Pete.
4 for each top.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you, I think it's coming to Blu-ray and 4K. I think this new print of it is going to be released. I'm not sure, but I think so.
Yeah.
So there was a time when it was hard to find on Blu-ray and stuff. So.
I can see that.
But it's become so popular. You said that it was a well-attended screening, right? So
yeah, so I'm glad that I saw it because this is one of those classics that you kind of have to see if you're in the space.
Yeah.
I don't know where to put this film for me because it's so.
Well, you just saw it, so
yeah. As far as like.
I just remembered the last line in the film is one of my favorite last lines in film history.
She says it's me or something?
I remember it in my print that I saw. It says, "I'm the real me."
Yeah, that's it.
I'm the real
me. Yeah.
And she looks in the like rear view mirror and says it.
Like a little glance. Yeah.
And it's just such a great last line to me.
Yeah.
But it's like, for me, it has a ... at the end of it, where it's like she's always going to carry this trauma of what she just went through. You know?
I mean, it's extreme. It's extreme stuff that she went. It's extreme.
And she is the real her, but I think she's always going to feel kind of unreal.
Yeah, because these segments of herself, and she had to do if what she was doing, if she was doing what was being shown, like doing the nude cover stuff.
Yeah, she does some adult photo shoots, you know.
Yeah, she did. She did some adult photo shooting, which I thought was a interesting. Like
that does happen.
Yeah, it's so funny because. At the intro, again, another one of those scenes. At the beginning of it, you're like, oh, yeah, it's totally normal. I've seen, like, them do shoots like that.
Yeah.
But then this guy, what's the director's name?
Satoshi Kon.
Mr. Kon, he turns the dial more and more and more. And then it goes into this other realm of like, oh, okay, now we're like too far.
Yeah, you get very worried for this character.
Yeah, it's fine at first.
She maybe has gone too deep too fast.
Yeah. It's rushed, and so. Yeah.
By the way, today's the first day I've pronounced the director's name as Satoshi Kon. Mm-hmm. I used to pronounce it as Satoshi Kon.
Is it Kon?
It's Kon.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not exactly
sure.
But
I watched a video essay this morning where they said Kon, so I'm like, that must be right. But I don't know, because Kon, I think Kahn would be Kon. Anyway.
Okay.
Kon.
Mr. Kon, fantastic job. I think you executed perfectly.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. I respect the film. I mean, I guess I still have to, like, I enjoyed it, but I guess it's one of those films where I'm like, I don't know how I feel about it. Like, would I watch it again? Probably just to kind of like piece it apart or like kind of dig more deeper into like what's going on. But it's so freaky that like I'm kind of feel weird about it.
But 'tis a mark of a good film if it's so freaky.
Exactly.
That you are scared to watch it.
And that's why I'm like, all the respect. I'm like, yeah, he executed. He really executed. But if it's weird, like I said, I haven't really been in this position very often where I'm like kind of like freaked out by something. But
yeah, well, I was in such a bad state when you texted me that I didn't console you at all.
No, it's fine. Did I say I was freaked out in your? No.
You said it was trippy and you sent the swirly eye emoji, but then I just said sorry about the.
Oh yeah. No, I think I didn't need to be consoled. I think it. I just went home and. I thought, I was like, is it because like I drank like a little bit of like a HTC or I said
THC.
It again, a THC drink? Like I didn't drink a lot of it. Like,
yeah, I don't like drinking THC drinks. When I drink a THC drink and then I drive home, I always feel really drowsy.
Oh, you feel sleepy. Yeah.
And so I don't want to do that.
Yeah, it's smart. I think I only drank a little bit while I was watching, but I think the movie was executed so well that it made me like question like, was my paranoia both? Only just the movie? Like,
I think the movie.
I think the movie was able to do it that well.
See, I haven't seen it since 2019,
and you've already kind of seen the
I've watched
tricks.
it twice.
Yeah.
But I will rewatch it soon because I want to rewatch it. But the fact that I can remember so much of it 6 years later is quite good.
Yeah, I just think it's really great, man. And I just always loved 90s art style.
Yeah.
This is my favorite style. And I guess it's kind of...
No,
go ahead.
Mima, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right,
Mima.
but she is a character design, especially in her red dress, that I think that's one of the first characters I think of when I think of 90s anime.
Oh, really?
Like, even before I watched the film, you would see pictures of her in, like, the anime trade magazines.
They would show her, yeah.
And
she has this, like, slicked down hair.
Yeah. And
very iconic.
Yeah. I think I said it was like a pop star outfit, but it's more like a kind of a flirty red, like, dress, almost like a Tinkerbell type of dress.
Yeah. It had that, like, weird innocence /
Exactly. It's like the innocent young woman, but then also, like, kind of flirty and provocative. But, like, again, the innocence vibe is there, too. It's, like, cute. And then, anyway, bro's obsessed with the dress. No, I'm just a fashion designer.
Yeah.
The Michael Dermott fashion line.
Fashion man.
Coming out next spring. Well, I'm glad you saw it.
I'm glad I saw it.
I'm sorry I missed it, but they did that thing where they said it was in theaters on October 3rd, but they just keep adding screenings for it. And if it's still doing well near the end of its run, I can't imagine they won't add a few more screenings. So maybe I'll.
Yeah, the theater was full.
Yeah,
when I was there. So props to them. Props to them. I think movie was great. Glad I was able to see it.
Nice.
I guess it's one of those movies. Like, do you recommend? I guess if you're a particular type of viewer, this would be in your wheelhouse. But I don't think I could openly recommend it to the
general public.
To the general public.
I think I could recommend it. I think so.
Yeah.
Just be prepared for some dark subjects.
Yeah, I think you just have to be ready for... It's so funny because I think on the surface it doesn't have it doesn't give you that vibe. Mm-hmm. It's when you're in it with them watching and you become enveloped in Mima and like in her head and stuff.
Yeah.
It starts to trip you out kind of what's going on.
Yeah, no, it's very psychological. It's a very psychological film.
Yeah, if you're a psychological fan, it's a must-see.
Yeah.
Let me just say that. I'll just say that.
I am.
Yeah, I would say you're a psychological thriller fan, definitely see it. Because it's going to be up there for you in that space. And I definitely do love those kind of films. So I think it's a must watch. Yeah. So for sure.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
Yeah.
It's kind of a good Halloween film.
Yeah, I think so. A very like mind freak. Mind freak.
Chris Angel.
Yeah, very Chris Angel.
He was at the showing with you, I think.
That's what made it more freaky that he was there.
he was sitting right next to you.
He was whispering in my ear.
Got a seat next to you.
Mind freak.
Oh yeah, and Jallah bought a ticket for me, so he had to sit with an empty seat next to him. Oh wait, they didn't let you.
No assigned, so I could just sit wherever, which is cool.
I know most movie theaters they let you pick out your seats, but that one they didn't have you pick it out.
Yeah, I actually prefer.
I like to pick it out.
I know a lot of people are big pick fans, but I actually don't mind just kind of walking in and.
I'm talking about pick me.
Such a pick me. Such a pick me.
Guys, I'm single. What this film has to say about the artist and fan relationship.
Yes, thank you.
Where fans feel ownership of the artist and don't want them to grow and evolve and become adults or just change at all. Like, the shot of him holding her in his hand and then her walking away and him being like looking kind of heartbroken.
Yeah. He's
not literally holding her in his hand. He's in the crowd and he's doing that, like moving his hand so it looks like she's in his hand.
Right.
And that's a great shot because it's so scary and like someone feeling entitled to like ownership of someone because they made music they like. Mm-hmm. Like, as someone who loves music and loves artists, this film has a lot to say about that. And, we only talked about like the psychological aspect, but that was something that I connected with on the first watch was just like what it has to say about fandom.
So when I was sitting there and watching this unravel, I thought this is the original Stan movie.
Yes.
It is.
I was like, this is what Stanism actually.
Yeah.
This is what M was talking about.
Yeah.
Same type of energy.
Because at first you think the whole movie is just about an obsessed fan.
Right.
And that's who's causing most of the scary shit.
Right.
So, yeah, the reveal of it being her manager is phenomenal for me.
Yeah, it's freaky. Super freaky.
Because you go, wait, I thought this was a different type of movie. I thought this was a Stan movie.
Yeah.
Turns out it's a man.
You know what it was? It was kind of like, you remember, I don't know if you remember this, but Selena, I don't know how to say her name.
That was, you got it.
Selena, she, I think she got killed by her manager, in fact. Or,
I think it was the president of her fan club.
Thank you, excuse me. It was the fan club president, not her manager.
But someone who is getting close contact with her because they love her so much.
Yep. Similar energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's always really... There was a really distressing story today about a Korean streamer who was found after months, who was killed by like one of her biggest donators.
Really?
Yeah.
That's freaky.
A guy who donated like $70,000 to her and like wanted to have like a business relationship with her.
I see.
He, I think he just felt ownership of her, and it's very, very sad. I fucking hate those stories. Or like Christina Grimm, I think her name was Christina Grimmie, where she was meeting fans outside of a venue, and she was killed by one.
Sounds so familiar.
Yeah, those or when someone gets on stage while a band is performing, and
Oh yes, that's right.
Dimebag Darrell his life was taken because of that, where a fan got on stage and he shot him.
Yeah, which is insane.
I believe that's what happened to him. Someone at an Oasis concert, Noel Gallagher, he got pushed by someone from behind and like got pushed into the monitor, and he was fine.
Oh sure,
thank goodness. But
right.
I don't know. He's been different ever since that moment, you know?
Yeah, it's freaky, man.
That's scary stuff.
Like I said, this film's dancing in a lot of very realistic, scary things. I think that's probably why I feel so unnerving, is because it's in reality, a lot of this stuff exists.
Yeah, no, I mean, there was that season in life in the summer of, I think it was 2024, where people kept like throwing stuff on stage.
Yeah, a ton of stuff.
It was like an alarming epidemic of like more stuff being thrown on stage at concerts than ever before.
Yeah, people getting hit in the face.
Hit in the face with a phone or with a rock.
Yeah. Crazy shit like that.
And, of course, the media has cycles and they go, hey, this story picked up a lot of traffic. Let's look for more situations like it and make it a story.
Yeah, point it out, yeah.
Maybe that summer didn't have any more trash being thrown on stage than usual. But that's something I've always hated at a concert, is if like someone throws shit on stage.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like, why would you do that? Like,
you're disturbing. Yeah, fandom is weird.
Yeah, it is.
But can be weird, I should say.
Well,
I guess it is weird generally.
I think fandom, the act of fandom is Jujutsu Kaisen. We began this episode with a fandom talk.
Exactly, we're wrapping it up.
Being a fan of something is beautiful.
Yes.
But getting together and focusing your energies on one subject so strongly,
right?
I think can lead to passionate discussion and like research and like becoming like historians for the subject almost.
Right.
But sometimes it can warp. It can warp into resentment or entitlement and like this false sense of like ownership.
Right.
And I've seen it happen on forums and subreddits, and it's tough, man. On a subreddit, most subreddits start out as like an admiration thing or like being fans of this person or this YouTube show or whatever. And then over time, I've seen it happen so much where it becomes like a complaining thing mostly.
It devolves into that,
And it's like, I think, like I said, being a fan of something is awesome.
Right.
I'm so grateful for the Jujutsu Kaisen got me through a breakup. I was going through a tough time.
Right.
The act of like art helping you get through a tough time is awesome.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
But I tend to avoid subreddits and forums at this point.
Right.
I was a part of a Weezer forum for many years. Many years.
Yeah.
And met some great people on there. And it also like took away a lot of the fun and the magic of listening to Weezer for a while.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Because like I just like saw every possible angle for every album turned over and over. And, you know, you can only talk about Weezer so much before you start repeating yourself.
Yeah, biting your own tail.
The snake eating its own tail.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what Weezer discussion is. So anyway, but with that said, being a fan is great. We love our fans.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Follow us on Instagram and TikTok, and make sure to leave a 5-star review on the Apple Podcast, the Spotify.
Yep. And if you could, comments on the World Wide Web, create a website called Akira Slide and kind of comment about what me and Mike do on a daily basis.
r/Akira Slide Snark.
Yep, yeah.
Would be great.
He was actually kind of depressed that night when he got some coffee and wondered about what he should do after this.
Yeah.
Wait, how did they know that?
That is my worst fear, is to get like popular enough where people like care about if they were to run into me, like, because I like to believe that if anyone ever stopped me and said, "Hey, I listen to your podcast," I'd be like, "That's awesome, man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's hey, thanks for listening. Gotta go.
Yep.
Can I sign something for you?" But I'm not mercurial, but you know, like there was that driving scenario last night.
Yeah.
So fucking. If a fan had walked up to me,
yo, you're Mike?
I would become Chainsaw Man.
It just turns into a giant.
Get away from me. No, I think I'd be nice, but
yeah, it's a switch.
I think I just would want to like not Google myself.
Yeah.
And just like find out about any good stuff from my manager or something.
Yeah. Just keep a distance from it.
But not a certain manager.
Yeah, not that kind of... that type of manager.
Not the perfect blue manager.
No. Stay very far away from me.
Yeah, anyway. All right, well, and end spoiler talk.
Yep.
Thanks for listening. We'll be back next week with a discussion on...
I think we're going to talk about... We still got to do our year of the aughts.
That's right. We have an aughts we could do.
I know we have our Halloween. I know this is Halloween. Yeah.
This is Halloween. But we
do have a plan to do another type of Halloweenish type.
We could do that. I'm free this weekend if you want to do it. You know, we could try to sneak that episode out on Halloween instead of this one.
Yeah, that'd be fun to. We could do it back to back.
There you go.
That'd be fun. A little back to back.
I just don't know what we'd talk about in that episode. I know where we're going to record it.
Yep, we know locale.
Don't know what we would talk about.
You know, there's a lot of things, actually. We could talk about our favorite horror movies.
There we go.
Yeah, there's a lot of things in there.
Like sort of a Scream style thing.
Yeah.
You like scary movies?
Have the little...
That's not what he says.
Do you like scary
And he doesn't say it in that voice. Do you like scary movies?
It's like a movie you got.
Listen, man. If I called Drew Barrymore, that's how I would sound. Do you like scary movies? All right. Well, until then, I have one last thing to say.
Yes.
I'm the real me.
And I am me.
I see. Slide on out of here, everyone.
Later, guys.